If you're wondering about backdoor Roth IRA contributions or conversions, this video is for you. I'm not going to go into all of the details of a backdoor Roth IRA contribution or conversion. There are so many things that you have to look out for. Number one, if you're filing your taxes single and you make over $165,000 a year, or married filing jointly making over $246,000 a year, then a backdoor Roth IRA contribution may be something that you consider. Here's why. It's because you can contribute to a Roth IRA even though you make over the threshold, or the phase out as they call it. Now, the way that you can legally do this is you make a non-deductible, and I want to emphasize that, non-deductible contribution to a traditional IRA. And once the funds have settled, you convert, and this is where some of the confusion comes from, a backdoor Roth IRA contribution or conversion. Once the money's in the traditional IRA and the funds have settled, you do technically convert it to your Roth IRA. The reason that there's no taxable event is you've already paid taxes on that money, you put it into your traditional IRA, then you converted it just to make sure you don't take the deduction on your taxes. This is really where people could get tripped up. The other area that I see people overlooking, even CPAs overlooking this oftentimes, is the pro-rata rule. It gets very complicated. The simplest way to explain it is if you are over those income thresholds for Roth IRA contributions and you want to perform a backdoor Roth IRA contribution or conversion, same thing, I'm using them interchangeably, then what you have to do is pay attention to if you have any other pre-tax money, like money in a traditional IRA, then those funds are subject to what's called the pro-rata rule. And essentially what that does, I'm not going to go into the formula because it could get confusing. Essentially what that does is it makes some of your contribution into your Roth IRA taxable. And that defeats the whole purpose of what you're trying to accomplish. So if you're trying to perform a backdoor Roth IRA contribution / conversion, you've got to watch out for those things, among other things. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'm happy to help. This is a powerful tool. I use it every year myself. A lot of my clients do. I'll share a quick story with you about a client of mine who wanted to perform a backdoor Roth IRA contribution. He maxed out his retirement plan. He wanted to keep saving and didn't have anywhere else to put it, so we were going to do a backdoor Roth IRA contribution. However, he had a traditional IRA from a former employer. So what we would have done then is subjected him to essentially 9% of that backdoor Roth IRA contribution would have been subject to tax. So it defeated the whole purpose. This client was lucky because his wife is self-employed. So what we ended up doing is we established a solo 401k for him and his wife through her business. We rolled his traditional IRA account balance into his solo 401k. Then those funds are not included in the pro-rata calculation. So what we did is we put a non-deductible contribution into his traditional IRA account, which now had a $0 balance. And then we converted those funds to his Roth IRA. Great example of how this client was able to save more funds in a tax-free environment without subjecting himself to the pro-rata rule. The secret there, again, make sure that your CPA is not deducting that contribution into your traditional IRA. If you have any questions about this, there's a lot of gotchas. Let us know. We're happy to help.